Stuck in the dating deja vu or just plain done? Let's talk about this invisible wall. All right, let's just cut to the chase, shall we? If you're here, chances are you're a powerhouse woman. Maybe you're the dream achiever, used to setting goals and crushing them in your career or personal life. Or you may be the independent spirit who has built a life of freedom and autonomy after divorce. Perhaps you're the growth oriented seeker, always learning and evolving, or the resilient rebuilder who's faced tough times and come out stronger. No matter your specific path, you've handled major transitions like divorce, and you're crushing it in so many areas. You know how to make things happen in the real world. But then there's dating after divorce, right? And maybe you're currently in the thick of it. You're swiping, you're doing activities and hobbies that are new to you, maybe going on first dates, and maybe even feeling that flicker of hope, only to have it fizzle out or hit that familiar snag. You encounter the emotionally unavailable, the inconsistent, the ones who just aren't on your level. Or maybe, just maybe, you've hit the pause button. You're feeling burnt out, frustrated with the same old patterns, and wondering if finding the real, secure, committed love is even possible right now. Whether you're actively navigating the dating world or taking a much needed break because the frustration just got to be too much, you've likely felt that familiar, ugh, not this again. And that feeling is a little bit overwhelming and a little bit heavy. Like you're stuck in the movie. And an example that I like to use is Groundhog Day. You know your value. You know you deserve a secure, committed, grown up relationship that matches your energy and your life. So, why does it feel like you're running into an invisible wall, keeping you from the kind of love you're actually ready for? And why the frustrating reruns or the feeling that stepping away is the only option? It's enough to make you want to delete all the apps, both figuratively and literally. Swear off love forever and adopt 17 cats, isn't it? No judgment if you're already half there on the cat count. Well, lean in close because that invisible wall, it's not out there. It's not because all the good ones are taken. It's not because something's fundamentally wrong with you. That wall is built brick by brick by your own subconscious mind. And today we're going to figure out how to tear it down. We're diving deep into how your subconscious is secretly influencing your dating life, whether you're actively in it or pause, and how to use the very signals you've been dreading. Yes, even the discomfort and frustration as your ultimate guide from the frustrating comfort zone right into the commitment zone where secure love actually lives. So let's talk about about why this invisible wall exists. whether you're actively dating or feeling too frustrated to even try. If it's not bad luck and it's not for the lack of trying or for needing a break, what is keeping us stuck in this dating deja vu or leading to burnout? This leads us to the powerful concept of your subconscious blueprint. We hear a lot about the subconscious, but let's get real about what it is in the context of dating after divorce. It's not some impossible or way out there concept. It's the vast, powerful operating system running beneath your conscious awareness. So think of it as having absorbed rules about how life and relationships work. These rules aren't necessarily true, but they felt true to you at the time they were formed. They were downloaded from early experiences. What did you learn about your worth, about trust, about male female dynamics in your childhood and growing up, about past relationships, the hurts, the betrayals, the patterns that felt normal, even if they were unhealthy, your marriage and divorce, the specific lessons learned about commitment, disappointment, and navigating complex emotions. For the resilient rebuilder, these lessons might be particularly strong around trust and safety. There's cultural messages. What did society tell you about being a woman, about love, about dating after divorce? All of this contributed to your unique subconscious blueprint for love and about love. It learned what's safe, what's expected, what you deserve, and what you have to do to get love or avoid pain. These learned patterns become your limiting beliefs. They limit what you believe is possible for you in love. For the independent spirit, this might be a belief that partnership means sacrificing freedom. For the driven achiever, it could be a belief that your ambition is somehow a barrier to love. And here's the kicker: your subconscious is always trying to match your external reality to this internal blueprint. If your blueprint says love equals eventual abandonment, it will subtly steer you towards people who are likely to leave or create dynamics where abandonment is a risk. If it says, my needs are too much, you'll unconsciously attract partners who overlook them. This programming affects who you're drawn to and how you react when things get uncomfortable, which can lead to either repeating cycles or deciding to step away entirely because the subconscious is screaming danger. This is why just trying harder, changing your profile pictures, or going on more dates doesn't fundamentally change the outcome if the underlying programming is the same. You can consciously white knuckle your way through trying to pick the right one. But if your subconscious blueprint is still directing traffic based on old fears and patterns, you'll keep ending up in familiar territory. It's like trying to navigate with a faulty GPS. You have the destination program, but the underlying map is wrong. It's not a reflection of your worth, it's a reflection of your learned programming. So, if our subconscious blueprint is running the show, how do we even begin to read it? How do we get access to those hidden rules and limiting beliefs that are building this invisible fence, whether we're actively dating or taking a breather? Now, if you're on my email list, you'll know we recently talked about how discomfort in dating can actually be a powerful guide. That feeling or frustration isn't just random. It's a signal from your subconscious that something is out of alignment with what you truly desire. That feeling of discomfort is absolutely a key signal, your inner GPS trying to get your attention. But your subconscious is sending you messages all the time, often in more subtle, uncommon ways that you might be overlooking. And these signals show up whether you're on a date or just thinking about dating, scrolling through profiles, or reflecting on past experiences. Learning to read all these signals is like getting access to the hidden notes on your subconscious blueprint. What else should you be paying attention to? Your body and mind are constantly giving you feedback. And we're going to go over a few of these. And the first one is reoccurring thoughts and fantasies. Not just during the day, but pay attention to what loops in your mind when you're quiet. Are you constantly replaying frustrating dating scenarios, fantasizing about someone unavailable? These aren't random, they reflect subconscious preoccupations, preoccupations and beliefs. For the woman who knows what she doesn't want, these loops might be replaying past red flags she missed. Intuitive hits and red flags. Here's the next one, intuitive hits and red flags. So, that gut feeling that something is off, even when someone seems perfect on paper, that little voice that whispers a warning. We often rationalize these away because our conscious mind wants the connection. But these are powerful subconscious alerts. The emotionally intelligent explorer might be more attuned to these, but still struggle to trust them over logic. Another way is your dreams. Your subconscious processes, excuse me, your subconscious processes information and emotions in dreams. Are there reoccurring themes related to relationships, being trapped, chasing, or being ignored? Your dreams can offer symbolic insights into your deepest fears and desires around love. You might have physical sensations beyond the obvious anxiety. Do you get a specific tension in your shoulders? And does that tension in the shoulders come up when a certain topic comes up? A tightness in your chest when you think about being vulnerable and opening up to someone? Your body holds on to subconscious stress and beliefs, often showing you where those old patterns are stored. For the resilient rebuilder, pa- past trauma might manifest physically when triggers appear. These may also show up in subtle reactions to availability. How do you really feel when someone is consistently available and interested? Does it feel boring, uncomfortable, too good to be true? Sometimes the lack of drama can feel unsettling. If your subconscious is wired for chaos, this can happen on a date or even just imagining a healthy relationship. The independent spirit might feel a subtle unease with consistent closeness, fearing intrusion on her autonomy. These aren't just random quirks. They are your subconscious mind using its own language to show you the invisible fence, the boundaries and beliefs it's operating from. They are clues to the limiting beliefs that are holding you back, whether you're actively in the dating game or observing from the sidelines. Okay, so we know the subconscious is running the show based on its blueprint. And we know it's sending us signals through discomfort and other subtle cues, whether we're dating or taking a break. The big question is, how do we actually change that blueprint and start building the path to the commitment zone? It's not about erasing the past. It's about updating the programming. It's about consciously installing new beliefs and experiences that align with secure love and desire. Now, here's a mini framework to start actively rewiring your subconscious for secure love, no matter where you at or no matter where you're at on your dating journey now. So the first step I'd like to cover is decode your blueprints, safety rules, and identify the core belief. Now, what does this mean? This goes deeper than just tolerating things. It's about understanding the underlying rule your subconscious created to keep you safe and identifying the core limiting leaf behind it. The action that you're going to take is look at those pinches. And what those pinches are, the pinches that you felt or those subtle signals we just discussed, either recently on a date or from your past experiences that led you to take a break. What is the fear beneath the frustration or the urge to retreat? If you're tolerating inconsistency, is the fear, if I ask for more, they'll leave? If you're attracting unavailable people, is the fear true intimacy isn't safe? If you've taken a break, what was the reoccurring pattern or feeling that led you to pause? What fear was behind that? For the purpose driven connector, is there a fear that a partner won't value your mission? And finish this sentence multiple times. My subconscious believes that in order To be safe in love, I must dot, 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 dot. And you fill in the blank. Examples could be my subconscious believes that in order to be safe in love, I must tolerate inconsistency, attract people who won't get too close, who put their needs first, be constantly proving my worth, avoid getting too invested, stay single to protect myself, prioritize their needs over mine, and keep my ambition quiet. Now, distill that into a core limiting belief. Now, for example, I must tolerate inconsistency might point to a belief like I'm not worthy of consistent attention, or all men or women will eventually disappoint me. Staying single to protect myself might stem from love always leads to pain. Keeping my ambition quiet might come from my success is intimidating. Identify the core belief that's keeping that invisible fence up. Now, step 2 is challenge the rule and gather new evidence. Your subconscious believes this rule is protecting you based on old evidence. You need to show it new evidence that a different way is safer and better. So, the action that you're going to take is identify one tiny, low stakes situation where you can act contrary to your subconscious safety rule and limiting belief. This is about creating a small positive prediction error in reverse. This action be this action can be taken whether you're actively dating or on a break. If the rule is I must tolerate inconsistency and the belief is I am not worthy of consistent attention, the challenge could be hmm maybe wait 24 hours before responding to a non urgent text, or decline a last minute invite with a polite, I'm not available on that short notice, but I'd love to plan something ahead. And notice what happens. Did the world end? Did they disappear forever? Probably not. If the rule is true intimacy isn't safe, the belief may be true intimacy is dangerous. Your challenge could be share one slightly more vulnerable thought or feeling on a date than you normally would, or allow yourself to enjoy a moment of genuine connection without looking for the exit. Notice the feeling of courage and authenticity. If you've taken a break due to the belief love always leads to pain, your challenge could be spend 10 minutes visualizing a positive and safe connection, or reach out to a friend who is in a healthy relationship and ask them about their experience. You're gathering evidence that contradicts the old belief. If the belief is, my ambition is intimidating, your challenge could be, mention a recent professional win casually on a date and notice their reaction, or spend time celebrating your achievements without downplaying them. This isn't about being reckless. It's about taking micro actions that provide new positive data points to your subconscious. You are actively gathering evidence that contradicts the old belief. Now, step 3 is install the new safety experience and reinforce the empowering belief. This is where you actively reinforce the feeling of the commitment zone and consciously install the new empowering belief. And the action that you're going to take is immediately after taking that small challenging action in step 2 and noticing the outcome, pause and notice how it feels. Even if it's a little scary, is there also a sense of empowerment, relief, alignment? This positive feeling is crucial. Connect that feeling to the new empowering belief you want to install. If the old belief was, I am not worthy of consistent attention, the new belief is, I am worthy of consistent and respectful attention. If the old belief was, true intimacy is dangerous, the new belief is, it is safe for me to have true intimacy and connection. If the old belief was, love always leads to pain, the new belief is, it is safe for me to experience loving connection. If the old belief was, my ambition is intimidating, the new belief is, my ambition is attractive and the right partner will celebrate it. Repeat your new empowering belief like a mantra. Spend a minute or two vividly imagining what it feels like to be in a secure, committed relationship that reflects this new belief. Engage all your senses. This positive emotional data paired with one small action helps overwrite the old programming. Do this regularly. Consistency is key for subconscious change. This framework is about conscious awareness meeting intentional action and emotional reinforcement. You're showing your subconscious through experience and feeling that the old rules and beliefs are no longer serving you. So why why this deep dive into the subconscious and limiting beliefs? I'm getting tongue tied there. Well, because you're not looking for surface level fixes. You're not looking for dating hacks or pickup lines. You're looking for a fundamental shift that attracts the right kind of partner and allows you to build a relationship that lasts. This approach goes beyond just identifying red flags in others. It helps you identify the internal patterns and beliefs that make you susceptible to those red flags in the first place, or that lead you to disengage entirely. It empowers you to change the signal you're sending out from your deepest programming. So you naturally start attracting a different caliber of connection. Partners who are also operating from a place of readiness and security, or feel empowered to step back into dating from a place of strength when you're ready. You have the power to rechart your love life, not by force of will alone, but by gently and intentionally updating the internal blueprint that guides you. It's building your secure relationship from the inside out. Now, your reflection prompt for this week, as you start noticing these deeper signals and applying this framework, is: what is one safety rule or limiting belief my subconscious might have created in the past that might be holding me back from secure love now? And what small action can I take this week to challenge it? Share your insights and your planned micro action in the comments below. And recognizing the rule and taking even a tiny step is the beginning of rewriting it. I'm here to support you, and sharing helps this whole community. So go ahead and share your insights. What are those micro actions? What are your thoughts? And if this conversation has sparked something in you and you're ready to truly understand and apply these principles to attract the secure, committed love you desire, then you absolutely must join my private Facebook group, Women Rising, Attracting High Vibe and Love After Divorce. Inside the private group, you'll find members only live streams where I'll tackle all these weekly topics that we're covering in real time and answer your specific questions every Thursday at 4:30 Alaska time. And that would be 5:30 Pacific time. You'll also find diet daily bite-sized coaching nuggets to keep you motivated and on track. You'll also find pop-up workshop or events that you won't see anywhere else. You'll also find a judgment-free zone where true transformation and lifelong friendships take root. The real magic and breakthrough insights lives beyond these doors. Tap the link in the description and step into your new favorite community. Thank you for showing up today and for being willing to look inward. You are capable of creating the secure love you desire. It starts with understanding the map you're using and having the courage to draw a new one micro action at a time. Remember, your subconscious is listening. Let's give it a new, beautiful story to tell about your love life, a story of security, respect, and deep connection. Because love should feel like freedom, not reruns. I'm Stephanie Flaggeri, and I'm here to help you attract a secure and long term partner you deserve and create your empowered beginning. See you next time.